Yo, now what is up, gang? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a breakdown, okay? I'm going to be sharing my analysis and then a strategy straight up in here. So as you guys can see, these were crazy trades that actually took on US oil, and I've been trading indices, I've been trading US30 and then gold, so it's all lit. Now this strategy literally works for all these indices and then oil, okay? So it's basically a lit one because I've used it for a couple of weeks now and I am getting consistent results, just like how you guys can see straight up in this record. Now if you guys like the video, please hit the like button, okay? Smash the like button for YouTube algorithm, and you can also subscribe. And maybe a quick one, we have the biggest expo in this country and it's happening 30th of this month, so you can sign up. The link is in the description below. So let's slide into the video.
Yo, now what's up guys? So straight up in here we are in. So I just came to GBP JPY because that's what I found on my charts, and I can see a clear trade first of it all. So I'm going to break down just real quick about GBP JPY, and then we shall later do US30 and then US oil, cause these days I'm a magician, baby. I literally killed these pairs big time, you guys understand. So this is GBP JPY, and yesterday we took some buys. As you can see, I guess sometime back we made some analysis and we left all these trend lines drawn, and now as you guys can see we have been bouncing off these trend lines. So we can scale down to H1 and have a look, you guys understand. And as you guys can see, this is how we were looking like. So we were bouncing off this trend line, and this is what we took yesterday's buys. We bought from around here, got up this beautiful move, and I can see now we have come back for a pullback, and guess what's going to happen? We are going to push back up, and that's so easy, straight up. Now the first profit target is definitely going to be here, but it's possibly going to be broken, and then on getting broken, it's going to get broken because the overall trend is to the upside. So we shall expect a quick one. After being broken, we shall expect a sort of a retest right here, and later we shall push to this level here, right? The previous key level that we had marked some time back. Okay, straight up easy stuff. So I'll definitely have to take the buys on this trade. So if we can go to M15, remember that's why we scale in trades. So as per now, I may not be able to take this trade in. What I'm going to wait for is, I'm just going to wait for a blue candlestick. I'm just going to wait for a good blue candlestick. Okay, this should be blue. So I will need to wait for my blue candlestick, at least to engulf, to engulf the previous sales candlestick, and boom, I'll get in. Okay. Anyways, that's just a brief look on GBP JPY straight up. Now we are going to check out US30 and US oil. Now the first idea on trading these indices, let's say US30, Nasdaq, the first thing is you identifying the trend. I know how much I should actually emphasize this, but it's really so important. I learned this thing about a year when I started learning about indices, but it really makes a lot of sense. The first thing is you identifying what's the overall trend. After identifying the overall trend, now it's upon you now to play around and get what you want to do. Okay, now from looking at US30, we can see it's a downtrend. As you guys can see, we are seeing a series of lower lows and lower highs. Okay, it's a good downtrend. Now what we have to do is we zoom out. I don't know if it's called zooming out or zooming in, but what I'm trying to mean is we reduce the appearance of our charts, just like this. Boom, there we go. Okay, straight up. Now what we just have to play around with is we have to mark out a few key levels here and there. Now I had marked out this trend line okay, because I had 1 2 3 touches straight up. You guys can see this trend line was being respected multiple times, and then I also just had to draw this horizontal line. Let me see if it was actually, oh my goodness, yeah, this is a key level because it was respected 1 time. Yes, this could also be valid, but that's a long time ago, and then it's being respected the other time. Okay, so that's the first thing. So the first thing that we have looked at is the overall trend, and the overall trend from mere looking, it's a clear downtrend. Now what we just have to do is we are going to now look at what we should expect. Okay, now we are right here. Let me just do this. Now, the next thing that we always look at is drawing a few levels here and there again. Maybe trend lines, So when you have 2 trend lines, you are forming a channel, just easy stuff. Those things really help the analysis to go way too smoothly. Now, let me try to stretch one around here. That's relevant. So I just have to adjust it to have a couple of touches. So if I push this right here, so I would have my first touch right here, my second, multiple, and then let me try to adjust and see if this can be valid with the previous touch right here of, okay, boom, there we go. So we basically have 1 2 3. So now guess what? So by mere looking at this, after drawing this trend line, what comes into your mind? What comes into your mind should be a sell, okay? A sell down, okay? Because first things first, the overall trend was a downtrend, and guess what happening? We are bouncing off a trend line. Now this doesn't assure you to take sales immediately. Now let's scale down. Now let's scale down to the 1 hour, and again have a look. Now guess what's happening? So this is how we are looking like at the moment. Again, we can just see if we have any trend lines or any key levels that we could possibly have to draw, and maybe now the levels that we just have to draw is we are going to have this level and then this level. Now these levels are just a profit target, okay? We just assume that, okay, when we are coming for sales, we could drop up to this level, or actually after breaking this level we come back for a pullback and then come down. Now guess what? So I'm going to definitely be taking these beautiful sales. Again, let me scale down to M15. The M15 is well as the entry time frame, and boom. So if I can have my sell around here. Now the problem in here, first things first before we get in, is why are we going to place a stop loss? Now most often enough, my recommendation is when we are going to get in into a trade, we just look at a very beautiful key level where to place a stop loss. Let's say it's a pullback, let's say it's a support or resistance level. That really makes a lot of sense. But now at this point, the only option that we do have is we just have to place a stop loss above the entry, and that's pretty hard. So let's just have one more look into it. By the way, an idea that I often use is, after my analysis before getting into a trade, I always go back and see, I always go back and see what I did, analyze. Does it make sense? Does it really make a lot of sense? Because at the end of the day, I don't want to mess up and be like, okay, I did a mistake, but it wasn't supposed to be made. At the end of the day, it's all about you, and it's your trading capital straight up. So you can see this is going to be a beautiful trade right up to around here. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take these sales. Boom. So again, remember, taking losses is part of trading. So when you take losses, just feel okay and wait for the next trade. Don't plan on revenge trading. Don't plan on anything of maybe greed, all those things that really go against the rules of consistent trading. That doesn't make sense at all. Okay, so that's my US30 trade. So I'll definitely go to my MT4, scale these trades in, and I'll be straight up in. Now a quick one, maybe we can look at US oil. We took sales again yesterday. We took buys yesterday, so we can also check that out and see how it's performing. Okay, boom, a beautiful uptrend. Oh, let's go back to H4. Check this. Now on the H4, we can see that the overall trend is a downtrend. Let's draw the trend lines. Okay, let's start from the downside. Boom. Okay, we're just trying to draw the key levels. Key levels are really so important, and that's why I try to emphasize it as much as I can. Now I have that. Okay, so I have this. I have this being the first profit target. I have, okay, sorry about that. I have this being the second profit target. Now what we need to look at is the reaction of the markets whenever they reached this this key level. So if we are to straight up to the previous one, you can see when the market switched off, got supported, had to hit back up, you know, reached up, got supported, had to hit back up. And we can also draw one that had actually drawn initially. Boom, there we go, you know. Now let's again go back and see. There we go, this is how we are looking like. So my expectation in here is, because we had bounced off already and we took the buys already yesterday, and you can see it's still a beautiful buy. So here's what we shall be looking at. We are going to wait for this pullback to end and then take buys just to capture the move up to here. And trust me, this is literally going to work out, and I'll definitely share the results later with you guys. Because if we can draw just a small, if we can draw maybe a small trend line around here, we'd expect a pullback up to this level and then later slide in. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this beautiful analysis and the setups in here. So you guys can really hit the like button. It helps the YouTube algorithm, and I will see you guys out.